Thank you very much for being here, Rachel. I mean, speculation about this possible plea really ramped up earlier this week when we learned about the emergency hearing set for Friday, and we heard that it was asked for from both the defense and the prosecution. So that was kind of the first clue, right? What do you think changed? Why the sudden plea, if that's what we're really talking about here?
He is scheduled to go to trial for state murder charges next month. And in New York State, you cannot be convicted of a crime that you have already pled guilty to. And while these crimes are different, the federal crimes that he is subject to are stalking. There's 2 counts of stalking, and the state court crimes involve murder. But because it is for the same event, it is for the same death. If he pleads guilty in federal court, his lawyers are going to vigorously argue that he cannot then go be convicted in a state court. And I think that's what's going on here, is he's trying to limit the amount of trials and potential sentencing time that he can have. And he is also likely trying to serve his time in federal prison instead of state prison by entering into this plea agreement.
Yeah, it's really interesting what this does to the next one, as you noted. But if that was the case, and this is the law that's on the book, I just wonder why this maybe didn't happen sooner. Do you think that there was something that the defense may have looked at and said, we're not going to be able to get around this?
It'll be very interesting to see what this plea would entail. If he is pleading to something less than a life sentence, I think that's the win. So we don't know yet, but if that would be in the realm of possibilities, is it is something slightly less than a life sentence. Because if he is convicted of murder in state court, that is likely a life sentence without parole.
Yeah. I mean, what would you say about advising him at this point? I mean, Friday is going to be a zoo. This is happening tomorrow. And I've got to tell you, I've been to these court proceedings where we've seen so many people that have been, they're fans of his. It's a very bizarre set of circumstances that we have seen unfold both at federal and at state court, to see supporters with free Luigi signs. And how do you think this is going to unfold tomorrow? What do you think we're going to see?
I think we're going to see all of that. If he is entering a plea, it's not a slam dunk that he doesn't have to go to state court next month for his trial. There will be arguments on both sides that will still happen. So we could have a media circus, a ton of people out supporting him, and with tons of feelings on all sides tomorrow. And then we could see it all happen again in a month. If I think their strategy is successful, this will really wrap up what we're seeing publicly in some ways when that plea is entered, and everything else will proceed with him in play within federal court. That's if the plan works. That is definitely their plan.
All right. Very good. Well, Rachel Fiset, thank you very much for jumping on with us with this breaking news that we're hearing from the New York Times that Luigi Mangione is set to take a plea tomorrow. We'll see how this unfolds. Thank you very much.
Thank you.